How's it going, everyone? It's your girl Rocket Gal, and welcome to another banner reaction. We've got the legendary hero. Have no idea who's gonna be, so I'm just gonna dive right into it. All right, hopefully someone cool. I think it's gonna be green, but I don't remember. Oh, Fate again? Takumi? Oh, okay, that's cool.
Legendary hero.
Oh, it's about fucking time. Another dragon, though. Okay, we could have brought the Omega Yato, but, you know. Oh, shit. The first two things are just gonna fill the whole thing. Oh, Dragon Wall Tier 4. Okay, cool. Oh my god, more reading at this hour of the night? Come on. Alright, so the light version to Female Corrin's dark version. So let's see how that goes. Oh, water terrain. Alright, I guess it makes sense for it to be water terrain because it's Fates, you know. Ah, man, this one so close to Takumi, legendary Takumi. I mean, he's right there, you know? In the trailer, making a special guest appearance. But no, it's not gonna be. But anyways, this banner's gonna be pretty hype because, oh wow, yeah. Fire, even though it's like, I don't know, water terrain. That makes a lot of sense, IS. Anyways, what I care mostly about is, yes, Emblem Marth. Well, I guess Hortensia is cool too. And Emblem Ike, yeah, this is gonna be sick. Can't wait to plus 10 Marth finally, and also get a couple copies of Ike. But you know, Corrin's cool too. Definitely excited for him as well. But I'll determine how excited I am once I see his kit. So let us go over to here. So it's Hoshido's Breath, which is a lame-ass name, but okay, let's see what it is before I make fun of it more. So accelerate special trigger cooldown count -1, and then it looks like he has a distant counter in the weapon, so that's good to have that built in for sure. At start of turn, if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 25% and unit special count is as maximum value, grants cooldown count -1 to unit. With the slaying, that's just automatically just going to make it ready. So, wow. Yeah, it's pretty good. At start of combat, if unit's HP is greater than 25%, grants bonus to units, attack, speed, everything, equal to number of allies within 3 spaces of unit times 3 plus 5 for a max of 14. So you need 3 to get the maximum. And reduce damage from foes first attack by 7 during combat. Oh, okay. So just flat damage reduction. I mean, 7 is not the highest, but it's also not the lowest. So that's not bad, honestly. And it's got the anti-brave, so that's pretty good. And also, if foes attack can trigger foes special and units res is greater than foes res plus 5, inflict special cooldown count +1 on foe before foes first foes attack during combat. I can't read today. Okay, so basically just well, what's it called? Snarl? You know, the dragon thing. You know, the dragon thing with the eyeball. I forgot what it's called at the moment. But that thing, yeah, that effect's really good. Having the weapon. All right, what else? I've lost my train of thought. Oh, and then if unit's HP is greater than or equal to 20% at start of combat, and if unit's special cooldown count values as maximum after combat, grants special. Okay, so just a tiny. Is that times pulse of 4 effect? And then cooldown count, and then adaptive damage. Okay, for 2 ranged enemies. Okay, so overall not bad. Especially for a weapon with distant counter in it. What are we getting essentially? So we're getting slaying, we're getting distant counter, we're getting times pulse 4. We're getting a bunch of stats up to 14 to everything. And then flat damage reduction of 7, which is pretty good. And obviously this could probably be stacked with Lagu's Friend 4, which I don't even want to think about that. That sounds pretty scary. And then also, oh yeah, it was Scowl. That's what I was thinking of, Scowl. And then yeah, it's Scowl. and then adaptive damage. So overall, that's a pretty stacked weapon. It's not like warping the meta or doing anything new. It's just a lot of good shit that dragons want all in one weapon. Honestly, not bad. Not a bad first impression, I gotta admit. But let's see what this is. I think this is his unique special. It sounds like it. Dragon Fang Shot. Interesting name. Boost special damage by 40% of units resistance when special triggers. If units resistance is greater than foes resistance, reduce damage from attacks during combat and from area effect specials by percent equals to 4. Wait, what? Minus the current special cooldown count value times the difference between stats max difference between stats equals. Wait, what's the fuck is going on? I don't understand this. Okay, if foe. Oh, alright, so it's just the. Wait, what? I don't understand. So 4 minus your current special cooldown count value, which I guess could be 0, and then times the difference between the resistance stats, and the resistance stats would be up to 10, I guess? What the fuck? I don't understand this. Am I missing something? Okay, well, I don't know if I totally understand this, but it seems like it's just a fancy, maybe like Dragon Wall. A Dragon Wall that I failed to understand because it's 11 p.m. at my time, and I have work tomorrow, so I'm just gonna assume that that's pretty fucking good. And then if units special is ready or unit special trigger during combat, reduce the percentage of foes non-special, reduce damage by X%. Okay, so 50% DR, and then after combat, if unit special triggered, applies Divine Vein Water on target spaces and on each space within 2 spaces of target for 1 turn. Alright, let's see what Divine Vein Water does. So, it applies the following effects on space, acts as difficult terrain for foes with 2 range. Moving over this space equals +1 movement, does not apply to cannot be slowed by terrain, blah blah blah. Okay, and then inflicts speed -5 on foe and reduces the percentage of non-special reduced damage by X% skills by 50% during combat. Okay, so this is very similar to the fire terrain, except instead of dealing damage, it slows you down and reduces your DR, your DR by 50%. That's pretty good for the most part. The slowing down part is what really helps it. I don't think the extra damage from the fire is super consequential for the most part, but -5 speed can make or break units. It could really, turn matchups and stuff, honestly. In this age of speed creep, -5 speed is a difference maker from time to time, especially when it's like, you're facing off against a bunch of ultra speedies. Like, this could be pretty insane. And then 50% DR is also really good. And it's not just, so he's gonna get 50% DR from the special itself, but also from the terrain. So that's gonna be about 75% DR piercing. That's pretty good. That's close to just full DR piercing. So honestly, that's not bad. I mean, obviously, if you give him Lagu's Friend 4, he's gonna have full DR piercing anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But the terrain helps it for his allies to be able to do it as well. So, and that's pretty important. Alright, so let us take a look at the rest. So he's got Speed Red's Finish 4, so I'm gonna guess he's a really fast and high resistance unit. So that could be pretty cool. Probably want to replace that with Attack Speed Finish 4, let's be honest. But I guess this isn't too bad on a budget. But what we're interested in is High Dragon Wall. So I guess it's Dragon Wall 4, essentially. So if a skill compares units res to foes or allies res, treat units res as if granted +5. Okay, so like Phantom Resistance, and then inflicts speed and resistance -4 on foe during combat. And then if units res is greater than foes res, reduce damage from attacks during combat and from area effects, blah blah blah, by 40%. Okay, so this is just normal Dragon Wall. And then if foes range equal to 2, wait, foes range Foes with range equal to 2 cannot warp into spaces within 4 spaces of units. Oh my god, that is huge. That is really, really huge. That means anyone. If I'm pretty sure this isn't a unique B skill. I'm pretty confident that is the case because it seems like the special is a unique skill. If this isn't a unique B skill, then that means any dragon unit is just going to be Gatekeeper, which makes me wonder, why the fuck do you want to use Gatekeeper? I already said, to this day, I already felt like he was a piece of shit unit that's not very good, but like, even more so, like, I feel like he's a lot worse now. I don't know, it just seems like inconsequential, doesn't do anything. I mean, all he really has is the anti-warping for the most part, at least that's how I feel. But now that you can give this to any dragon, holy shit, that is so good. I don't know if, I don't remember if, like, the range of the anti-warping is like, larger for Gatekeeper. Maybe it's, like, 5 spaces, and this one's only 4 spaces, but I'm pretty sure it's 4 for Gatekeeper as well, I think. And, I don't know, if you could give this to any dragon, that is huge, man. That is huge. And you could just give this to, like, Mythic Rhea or something really easily just because she has Dragon Wall, so that's easy to inherit. If this, I mean, of course, I am under the assumption that this is inheritable. It seems like it is inheritable. Oh god, yeah, this is really fucking good. So he gets flat damage reduction and he gets the damage reduction from this. Yeah, overall, this Corrin seems pretty strong. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't know whether he wants Lagoon Sprint 4 or whether he wants to keep High Dragon Wall. I think it depends on what the matchups are, but I think for sure in Summoner Duels, you keep High Dragon Wall. Because even if he does fucking nothing, at least he's preventing warping, which is really good. And if you give him, Canto Control, in the C skill, then he's just one of the best, like, support units, I feel like. And not only that, I think he's probably going to have way better combat than Gatekeeper, because Gatekeeper just doesn't do shit. He just stands there menacingly, which could be good, but I feel like Summoner Duels is getting pretty competitive, where you really want all your units to be able to at least have a decent player phase, and Gatekeeper's player phase is shit. So it seems like Corrin's isn't bad. At least it's probably going to be pretty good with his high speed. So yeah, I think this is gonna be pretty good. And then he's got attack res ploy 3. Always good to have that. The ploy effect is really good. Exposure is really good. Overall, he's pretty solid. I was kind of sad that he didn't get the Omega Yato, but maybe Ascended Corrin, one of the Corrins down the line, or maybe even oh wait, fuck. For some reason I thought Male Corrin won CYL, but no, no, he's not gonna win, honestly. But maybe one day when one of them win CYL, they can get the Omega Yato, because as of now, the Omega Yato is missing in action. It's kind of weird. But yeah, definitely really exciting. Definitely was not expecting it. I honestly, when I heard the Fates music, I was actually prepared for Legendary Takumi. I was about to just flip a fucking table and just go absolutely ape shit. Didn't happen yet. I think it's going to happen, probably inevitable, but yeah, I thought it was going to be too early, but yeah, Corrin is cool too. I always thought Male Corrin's design was cool. I think people definitely underrate it a bit. Definitely like it a lot. So yeah, definitely very interesting. Legendary, even if I wasn't the biggest fan of him being another dragon, but I guess they just wanted to keep the parallels between the Corrins the same. So, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, let's check out the rest of the units on this banner. This is one stacked banner, I'll tell you what. So let's look at green first. So we got Corrin, obviously. We got rearmed Lucina. That's a really good pickup. And then we have a legendary female Aleer. That one is like, she's still really good, but she's not as good as she used to be. But yeah, I know like some people don't rate her super highly, and I kind of agree as well, but she's not terrible. You can make her work for sure. And then Lucina is just fantastic. Really good for Summoner Duels, really good for Action Economy, really good in Summoner, or Aether Ray's offense, I feel. I really like her a lot. Alright, let's go to red. This is like the craziest red we've gotten in a long time that isn't like releasing with a new hero. So this is Emblem Marth, Emblem Ike, and Kvasir. So Kvasir is a little bit whatever for me because she's not a super good unit. I mean, she was okay, but she's not a super good unit, and I'm not the biggest fan of her fodder because her A skill is kind of, I'm pretty sure you just have to catch skill, which is not good. But the other two, holy shit, those two themselves are just so fucking good. I am really hoping I could plus 10 Marth when the time comes, and then Ike is just going to be insane as well. Getting copies of him is going to be super bonkers. Hopefully, like, I'm hoping to get a couple copies of him for Lagoon's Friend 4, and hopefully if I end up getting a lot of him, I might even just start merging him, you know? Because he's a great unit. I love the Emblem characters, the Emblem units in this game. They're really cool. Offer a lot of value for you and your other units, so really great there. Alright, let's go to Blue now. Blue is Mythic Lumera. It is Legendary Fae, and it's Legendary Female Shez. Yeah, Fae's like not good. But she's not like bad fodder. And no, she's not good. She's just not good. So, but the other two are pretty decent. I feel like Shez is falling off a little bit. Even with the effective damage, she doesn't seem to do terribly much damage sometimes against certain matchups. So I'm a little bit cautious about her. But Lumera is a great supporting unit because the stone terrains are super good. So definitely not a bad support unit. And also, even if you don't like using her, don't want to use her, she's got a Ruse 4 skill. Ruse 4 skills are still really good. Give it to like a net, or maybe even I think what's his name? Sylvain. The Spring Sylvain could probably use it pretty well. So yeah, even if you don't want to use Lumera, her fodder is pretty decent. So I wouldn't be too mad if I get her. And then colorless, we got, wow, this is stacked too. We got Asker, we got rearmed Hortensia, and we have Gulvig. All of those are really freaking good. Asker is still a ridiculously good unit, made even better with Lagoon's Friend 4, and then Hortensia's a really good rearmed unit. Actually extremely good, one of the craziest support units in the game right now, and just also the fact that she's a rearmed unit makes her like super crazy value to get each copy. And then Gulvig, pretty decent unit, but her fodder, holy shit, she's got the flared strike combo, which is super easy to inherit, super easy, great pickup to get her if you can. Holy shit, how do I even rank these colors? Honestly, I think I would have to give red number 1, just because Emblem Marth and Emblem Ike offer so much value. Emblem Ike especially, just because Lagoon's Friend 4 is really good, and he's also a really good unit himself. Kvasir brings it out a little bit, but not enough. I think red is just insane. And then next, honestly, I probably had to give it to colorless. Like, none of those units are duds. If I got any of one of those units, I'd be really fucking happy. So definitely colorless, probably number 2. It borderline is better than red in some ways. But I think I'm still sticking with red being number 1. And then green is number 3. Not because green is bad, because Corrin seems great. Lucina is awesome. But it's really being held back by Aaliyah a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a teeny bit, okay? It's also might be because I already have like almost 10 copies of her, so I don't really want to see more of her. But and she's also like starting to fall off a little bit, just a little bit. But the rest of the two are fantastic units, and even if I got legendary female Lear copies, I wouldn't be too terribly mad, because she does have good fodder. And then there is the last one, which is blue. And even then, it's not terrible. I know I just shit talked Shez, but she's still really good. Lumera is a fantastic unit in a light season. And then Faye's like honestly, in the whole banner, Faye's like the only dud. The rest are pretty good to like astronomically insane. So definitely actually really excited about this banner. There's a lot to take in. at this point, I don't even know if I want to just snipe on red, because I do want a copy of that Corrin. He seems really good. But I think I still gotta stick it to red for now. I mean, maybe I'll just spark one Corrin and just keep going reds. We'll see how this goes, but yeah, overall, this seems like, I mean, honestly, from just my perspective, this seems like a really good legendary banner. There's so much value. Almost every unit in this banner is really good. The only dud is Faye, and even then, Faye has decent fodder. So honestly, this is probably one of the better legendary banners we've got in a long time, honestly. So yeah. Let me know what you think about this. Were you expecting Male Corrin? He's almost been like a meme where it's like, when are we gonna get legendary Male Corrin? It's like, oh my god, when I least expect it, we got him. I was really expecting Takumi when I heard the music. I was about to throw my PC out the window, but like, yes, holy shit! But no, it's fine. You know, we'll do that maybe a year or two from now. Who knows? But yeah, definitely pretty cool. Are you gonna be summoning on this banner? Because I mean, honestly, it is a pretty juicy banner. Or you saving up for summer? Summer is around the corner, and usually we got some cute booties and 6-packs out there to summon. I wouldn't blame you for saving for some of those. So yeah, let me know how you feel about this banner in the comments below. In any case, I hope you all enjoyed this banner reaction of the legendary Male Corrin release. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time.